Lock in, bro. Is this the downfall of YouTubers?
Analytics show that videos on demand, just YouTube videos, are still king, which makes sense because let's be honest, who's really watching streams instead of like 10-second clips on their bathroom breaks?
Hold on, chat. Who's really watching streams? Yo, chat, y'all watching streams, right? Y'all like watching streams, right, chat? Not just YouTube videos? Nah, me? Because if it's too long, it hurts. I saw a vid about it. Nah, y'all don't like watching streams. I just got you in the background. I'm watching you while doing business. I actually hate watching your streams. Shit's so dumb. Nah, okay, all right, okay.
Look at those numbers. Look at the amount of people watching streamers live. We can't deny that people who, instead of watching YouTube, now watch streams. And with streamers creating a new way to pop up in people's algorithm just every single day, they've definitely taken over. And that's because of one reason. YouTubers kind of suck.
Bro, he's right. He's right. He's right, by the way. I think that we are in an era now, chat. Do y'all agree with me on this, bro? I swear, yo, it feels like there's nothing to watch on YouTube no more, bro. Like, you know how everybody wants to watch a video when they eat? That's like the golden apple of YouTube, yo. It's like when you eating a meal, a warm, spicy meal, you want a banger-ass YouTube video. And I swear, I be scrolling on my algorithm trying to find banger videos, yo. And it just does not feel like there's anything out there.
Get it right though, man. Run it back. Come on.
Sometimes it might be good, but for the most part, it's not. I always open YouTube before Twitch, but this should be empty. I'm just telling you, bro, it makes no sense. I miss those days, bro. I feel like people say it's right. The Mr. Beastification of YouTube is what ruined YouTube. And I kind of agree. I mean, not to dismiss the Beast, he makes good videos, right? Joe Bart vids are always fire. See, Joe Bart is a fire YouTuber, right? He's a fire YouTuber. But the thing is, though, with Joe is he's also reacting most of the time to people's videos. So he's the one finding those good videos. But oftentimes, though, if you're looking for videos that aren't reactors, it's hard to find, bro.
And these reasons too, but we'll get to them. See, a YouTuber is not a YouTuber now because a YouTuber isn't the hallmark of a content celebrity anymore. You know, it's just become another creator genre. Imagine this.
You're pathetic. You're the worst.
Hold on, gang, chill.
You just messed up yet another project at work, and your boss threatened to fire you. It's about time. You've been thinking about it. You feel the warmth of the holster as you wrap
The
four
fuck has he got going on
fingers
here?
around its perfectly made grill.
Oh my god, David Letterman's on. TV execs back in the day were the industry gatekeepers of all content. There wasn't a democratization of creators. You just had to put your big boy pants on and enter Harvey Weinstein's office in order to get that 10 p.m. spot on cable
Harvey Weinstein, huh? Harvey Weinstein, huh?
television. But now content creators have the freedom to post whatever on wherever. I mean, the execs still own like shows and movies, but who wants to do that when you can do this?
Oh, chat. Okay, 30 subs, I'll start sucking my own dick.
Now, YouTubers...
Okay, bro, you gotta relax, gang. You cannot speak for me and other streamers, bro. Okay, those are kick streamers, yo. Those are kick streamers. I think over here, chat, we have a good vibe, right? You know what I mean? It's not no damn I'm gonna do this crazy heinous activity for subs, because y'all know me. I don't care about the subs. I don't care about the money. I care about the community, okay? And I wish more streamers were like this, yo, because most people literally only care about getting a viral clip and getting subs. You be talking about twerking for subs, though? Amir, I literally have never done that. Pull the clip up. Pull it up. I'm telling you right now. I don't do that, man. I might joke around and, talk about maybe doing a feet reveal for a sub, even though I have never done that either, by the way. Okay, I don't be throwing this ass out for subs, all right? But I feel like there's a level of goonerism that we should not be having for subs, bro. That's what Twitch culture is nowadays. Talk a lot equals sound smart. Zion gang, you're losing your VIP. I swear today you said you would reveal your ass for a sub. Okay.
Back then were the first to be their own TV star for millennials and Gen Z, and everyone just wanted to be that. There was just one formula, one structure of an internet star. But with demonetization and the internet getting Instagram and TikTok for short form content, it's gotten segmented. You're now a content creator, TikToker, or influencer, as things can be so broad with what kind of content you produce. And now the word YouTuber just feels outdated. But let's talk about this for a second. When do you call someone a content creator more than a YouTuber? Because someone like Video Game Donkey, you'd say he's a YouTuber. PewDiePie, any video essay person you can think of. So
this guy's fire. The guy on the left, I forgot his name, but I follow him. I think I've watched one of the videos on stream. PewDiePie is overrated as shit, though. I've never understood the hype of PewDiePie. I never understood why for so long he was the king of YouTube before Mr. Beast. I just didn't really get that. And second of all, he just, he's had some clips that I'm not too fond of. I low-key think at this point, y'all chat, I mean, technically, I'm a YouTuber, gang. We got like 700 videos almost. We got like almost 3,000 subs. We we technically a YouTuber. I mean, I'm a streamer first, but a YouTuber, you know? You're just tripping. You're just thinking about the train incident. I don't know what train incident you're talking about. If that's the one where he said the N-word, yes, but also there's multiple clips of him saying the hard R multiple times for no reason. That's one thing. That's one red flag, right? And also, number two, outside of his racism online, he just isn't that entertaining to me. At least with Mr. Beast, he is insanely creative with his videos. So it kind of makes sense, bro. He's literally trained his brain and his team to make the most algorithmic succeeding videos of all time. I'm not saying PewDiePie shouldn't be successful, but to be the king of YouTube for like, what, 5, 10 plus years is insane to me.
Determine what's a YouTuber, TikToker, content creator, or influencer. Let me show you. See, it's a social hierarchy system with content creators at the bottom. Now, a content creator is used so loosely to describe everyone like Mr. Beast to a self-proclaimed guy with 500 followers on Instagram. And in the name, it should be all-encompassing, right? No. And that's why I would put content creator at the bottom, because it's derogatory. It's the label people call themselves as, not what the public views them as. A person who makes slop, talking about, here's my weekly paycheck as a software engineer at Google, content creator. Those people making softcore cooking video slop, content creator. Meme pages using the same weird descriptions of, tonight V stepped into the crowd taking in live performances at bar, content creator. You just make content. That's it. You're not here as a figure people look up to. You're here because of the aesthetic, the joke, the information, not for you.
Wait, well, hold on though, yo. See, now he generalizing too much though when it comes to the derogatory term, yo. Because there's like content creators that are LARPing and real deal content creators though that are really about it. You know what I mean? There's people who be posting every single day, posting informative shit, inspirational shit, funny shit, and it's actual real deal content. And then there's the people that he's talking about where it's like, okay, here's my day in the life of making this kind of money and then not posting that much. That's a different story, bro. But we're talking about real content creators, bro. You can't put them all under that bubble, yo. I would even say me, not to glaze myself, but like I think I'm one of the real deal content creators. I wouldn't call myself an influencer, but I say I'm definitely more of a content creator, you know what I mean?
Is reserved for the next tier, TikToker / YouTuber. Now this is where it gets a little bit silly. Because if you check here, the circle for a content creator gets blurred between these two people as people move past that bad connotation of a content creator because the content is actually good. But you wouldn't know what else to call them besides a content creator because they live on most social media platforms. You get one example could be this guy, Shapo Cho. This guy is a food reviewer and his content is purely just food, reviewing food. What the fuck? Rating food. But he's built a fan base not around the food but his personality. He's ascended from content creator status to make a name for himself. But what else would you really call him but a content creator? He's not really an influencer. That's all the way at the top. Kind of put him in the middle right here and just, yeah, you know? I love you.
But see, I will be honest though, bro. The same way that people have that negative connotation about people that react to videos, right? Like a Joe Bart, for example. Majority of Joe Bart's videos are reactions. But bro, he be adding so much value to his videos because like he'll watch a video that could be 15 minutes long. Him, I'm Dante, Flight Reacts, other people, right? They could watch videos that are 15 minutes long and they could make their YouTube video like 40 minutes, bro. I think if you are somebody that actually adds to some of the basic things that you do, then it's cool. If you are a cooking creator, right, or a freaking food eating creator, but you be going hella in depth about, you know, your reviews and how you feel about the food and all that shit, talk about history and whatnot, that's cool. But if you're just eating on a screen and not saying shit, that's kind of like to me. Same thing with people that react to videos and literally don't talk to the video at all.
Now, a TikToker or YouTuber, that's just that they make content primarily to fit that platform. That's pretty much about it. And then the final piece is the influencer. These are where the unicorns are. You know, they're not.
Joe adds a little bit too much though. He doesn't shut the fuck up sometimes. When I watched one of his streams, he was watching a 10-minute video and he dragged to a 50-minute video. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You are literally like one of the chatters he complains about, bro. His community is filled with toxic ass kids, bro. It's filled with people that literally complain, be saying 6-7 shit, whatever it is. And that's why he always gotta put his chat in sub-only mode, because people like y'all be talking about, oh, why are you talking during the reaction video? If you're watching a reactor, gang, you're not watching the video to watch the video. You're watching him to give his take on it, because at that point, watch the video. I never chat in the stream because it's only on sub-only. Yeah, because of y'all. That's why. I would do the same shit if I was Joe's level and I had the same chatters, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would do the same thing. Why would somebody go watch a reactor and then complain about him talking too much about the thing he's reacting to when the point of you watching this video is to watch the reaction? You know what I mean? It's like Inception, yo. Y'all have lost your marbles, bro. It makes no sense.
Not skilled at just one platform, they could do it all. Someone like Brittany Broski or Emma Chamberlain, you know, they can get quirked up for their chronically online audience, but still manage to get good interviews on the red carpet. It's pretty much right below calling someone a celebrity. So yeah, that was it. That's it. All right, we're back on track. The second reason streamers became popular is because they figured out today's social media algorithm, which is clipping.
Put a lighter in there?
No, you didn't. Say on God you put it in. Did you?
Now, if you don't know,
Okay, that
clipping
clip's
is just
funny as
taking a
shit.
live stream and clipping out the best moments to turn it into a viral format.
Oh my
Simple
God,
enough.
bro.
But the way they do this has become like a well-oiled machine. And if one streamer has like all their blue-collar workers just editing to the bone so they can get their daily virality. In order to get famous before, you just gotta upload your main piece of content until it goes big, spread it to maybe Reddit, and then just pray you get chosen to be in YouTube Rewind. Now, it's going live for 8 hours. Have a Discord with a crew of short form editors who look at your videos live. They see a segment that's worth turning into short form. A bunch of people then scramble to download the clip, edit it, and upload to as many channels as they have so they can be the first one to get that view with a ton of views, and then they get the payout. Not to mention, you do deals with massive Twitter accounts and clipping channels to make sure your stuff gets seen every single day. And to
That's the thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. To the people in this chat, the people that watch this video that are aspiring streamers, yo. It is so hard to make it from the initial phase of having a small community to a big one without having an insane clipping push, yo. Clips are the most important thing, honestly. And it's wild because, bro, even, I don't know, some of these people pay clippers, some of them don't. But, like, these people have armies of clippers, bro. And they're so big to the point where you can make money off of clipping these streamers. You know what I mean? Which is insane. It's like a domino effect. But as a small streamer, bro, if you're averaging, like, what? From anywhere from 0 to maybe, like, 100 viewers, even that's a lot. I would say anywhere from 0 to 50, around that range. If you don't got no clips, it's going to be really hard to bring yourself up unless you're doing, like, long-form YouTube content or something else. Or collaborations. It's really, really difficult. I already have a YouTube channel with a decent amount of subs, so I'm going to transfer over. JX, that's great in theory, right? But the thing is, though, is that transferring people over to live stream viewers is so much more difficult than people realize, bro. It's not as simple as like, oh, I have followers here, so they're going to come over here. I have almost, I'm not saying this to brag, right? I have almost 40,000 followers on TikTok. By that logic, I should average way more viewers. But that don't mean shit because people are on TikTok for a different reason. They're there because, oh, I'm here to watch short form shit, scroll. Even if I have a viral video and I like your shit and I follow you and I even join your community, I'm not going to always watch your streams. It doesn't convert all the time. So it's like, it don't matter how many followers you have, how many viral videos you have. If you're not able to convince people, oh, pop into these streams for this reason because you're going to provide this level of entertainment value to these people, it's not going to work, yo. Like, bro, there's people out there that literally have less viewers than me, but way higher followings on other socials than me. And that wouldn't make sense if people think that followers translate to viewers. It's so much harder than people realize, yo. And I think the hardest phase to break out of as a streamer, yo, is low key, and as a YouTuber too. As a YouTuber or a streamer, is the initial phase of like 0 to 30 viewers, or if you're a YouTuber, the first 10,000 subscribers, maybe even 50,000. I don't know. But just the initial foundation phase, bro, it's so harder than so much harder than after you get an initial amount of people. That's when it starts to be a domino effect, bro. People just start to pile in. People send it to a friend. People just pop in and do what they want to do, and it kind of just bankrolls it on itself. That's why I'm like, yo, we got to get this bitch to at least 100 average, and I think from then it's gonna go to the fucking moon.
top it off, this industry has kind of started a formula of how to make your clip go viral. You could kind of see sometimes the same sound effects or the same editing styles used. You know, that common ding sound effect, a green light when someone says something to keep the video engaging, the same reaction gifs, music choices, vine sound effects, font type, everything is being repeated. And I feel like other people who aren't even streamers are following the same formula. Not me though, you know, I try to keep that shit fresh and entertaining. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just made it
so this guy streams too,
and pretty hard to go viral now. Like, imagine explaining all of this to a YouTuber back in 2008.
What do you mean I have to post every day? Why the hell am I uploading a video vertically? Is Epic Mealtime still relevant? I can't wait
Is that
to
Ryan
put this
Higa?
Rickroll at the end of my video. What's wrong with Israel? I thought we were allies.
Their content wouldn't even be as clippable as a live streamer. Like, imagine Report of the Week telling an editor to make some clips for his channel. This guy's never heard of him before, so he watches his first video and he's just like,
Butterfly biscuit shrimp review. Popeyes.
What the fuck? But this brings me to my final point as to how streamers have become mainstream, and it's because of reality TV. Hands in the air, who remembers the 2000s? The 2000s became the golden era of reality TV shows because it was entirely different. Jersey Shore, Sweet 16, Survivor, these all felt like giving a more raw look into celebrities, but intense.
Y'all wasn't there for Jersey Shore, yo. Oh my God, the memes that came from that show, bro, and how it would be on like South Park and stuff like that. I remember when I found out about Jersey Shore because of South Park when I was a kid. When they had that freaking Snooki want smush smush thing, that shit was so funny.
Get it off of me! Get it off of me! Smush, smush. You gotta find a way past it. What does it want? Sounds like it wants smush, smush.
I've never even seen an episode of Jersey Shore in my life. All I know is that Snooki clip that got me crying as a kid, bro. And I low-key kind of want to check it out again in the future.
To the max, particularly in things like Jersey and Keeping Up with the Kardashians, it made us intrigued with characters because they were shown as themselves. Obviously, their archetypes were exaggerated and it's scripted, but why do we like this genre? Because it provides viewers with an opportunity to escape the monotony of their own lives, escape the problems and burdens of their own circumstances, and offers opportunities for emotional release.
Get
Thank
premium,
you, Medium.
brokey.
So when you
Okay.
take a look at that and then live streaming, they're like almost identical with each other. It's a daily life of someone at a young, impressionable age that shows real drama, accentuation of their personality, and having funny moments here and there. You know, you can think of people from the Courthouse. That's literally Keeping Up with the Kardashians, except, you know, they don't have BBLs.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When you look at the events that's been happening in streaming, yo, whether it's Streamer University, Streamer Games, or Jason's boxing shit, or whatever kind of stuff that happens in the streaming community, it really is reality TV, bro. It's actually crazy to think about, and it's really inspiring, yo, because it's kind of insane how everyone's kind of in on the improv gimmick, where it's like, yeah, we're all gonna be ourselves, but obviously it's gonna be a more upped and exaggerated version of our character. Like even me to a degree, y'all. Obviously, all of us as entertainers, we're gonna be a little bit more exaggerated when we make content. It's wild to think about, bro. It's like improv live action TV, and I find it to be so entertaining when it's not like disrespectful. Cause I think streaming and YouTube, bro, is beautiful. Like the culture of it is so beautiful when it doesn't go to the negative shit, right? Cause y'all know what I'm talking about, yo. Y'all know the D-Gen type of IRL nuisance streamers that be bothering people in public. I don't even gotta name some of their names, and some of them I don't even know their names, but I've just seen their clips. Like that is the thing that makes me disgusted about streaming. But this other kind of shit where it's like reality TV, creative events, innovative stuff is like pushing the culture forward and like doing smart creative stuff, that's fire to me. Streamer Games was a shit show. Why? As a person near Syracuse, I'm disappointed that somebody like that lives near me. Who? Rakai? I mean, I think Rakai is from Syracuse, right? And I don't know if you're talking about Rakai, but I wouldn't consider Rakai a nuisance streamer. I would consider him just a dumb kid that kind of goes too far with his friends. When I'm talking about a nuisance streamer, y'all, like he's a nuisance to his friends, right? But you will never see a clip, at least I haven't seen one, right? You're not going to see a clip of Rakai group just bothering a random stranger that he doesn't know. It's going to be him trolling his friends. It's going to be him trolling people he knows where it's like there's a mutual understanding. I'm talking about the nuisance streamers like Jack Doherty and people like that, where like people will literally go to random people in public that have no idea who they are. There's no consent to filming them or having them on their stream, and they're messing with them, they're talking shit to them, all that kind of stuff. Kai has caused nuisances, but his content is not about being one. In what way? Streamer Games was a shit show because somebody almost died, and the false start for the 100 meter was a joke, especially as someone that runs track. Okay, I did see that. And the Streamer Games thing, bro, that was stupid as hell, but that has nothing to do with Ludwig, the production, or the other streamers, right? That was once again, that guy's a nuisance streamer, right? That guy, bro, who ran on the freaking, on the field while they were shooting arrows is a fucking moron. I don't know why anybody in their right mind, I don't know if y'all saw that clip, bro. Have y'all seen that clip? He has his IRL camera and he's running to the field like, look at me, and he got arrested by the cops.
Competitors, aim, fire.
Oh, you're out. You're out. Oh, no. Hey, get out.
Hold. Apologies to everyone watching at home.
Out of here.
We're just gonna hold you here till we can escort you off the property.
Why would you do that, bro? That's what makes streaming look bad, because there's people like that who have no motion, who have no affecting this culture, impacting this culture at all, bro. And they're making everyone else look bad. It's stupid. Remember this NY thing a few years ago when he told everyone where he was and shut down Blocks NY? Yeah, bro, that was a bad time. Kai's gotten a lot better, but like once again, to be fair to Kai, bro, I think at that time he was 22 years old, and his intention was to do a giveaway, and I don't think he realized how famous he was at that time, so it got really, really bad. You know what I mean? So I got to give it to him.
I don't know. It's a bunch of friends that make you feel like you're back in high school because they act silly with each other. Is it cringe that people watch them? No. Is it cringe that a 30-year-old is watching them?
That's what I mean, though. He's had bad moments, but his content is not going out and being a douche is what I mean. Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro, and that's fine, yo. Like, I have no doubt in my mind, Big Handsome Man, that I'm going to be someone, bro, that I might have bad moments that might be out of my control or maybe in my control, and I might make mistakes. But, like, in terms of nuisance shit, that ain't going to happen.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. It's a bunch of friends that make you feel like you're back in high school because they act silly with each other. Is it cringe that people watch them? No. Is it cringe that a 30-year-old is watching them? No, teens now watch social media rather than TV, so it makes perfect sense for them to be entranced in today's Jersey Shore. And once you add hundreds of clippers around the world pushing their content out, every kid will bound to stumble across their stuff and get entranced. And with the discourse reality TV had back in the day, like, oh, this is just bad to watch, this is just slop. Don't we reminisce about those days when we were kids? Don't we remember Pimp My Ride being like, damn, those were the
Pimp My Ride, that's crazy.
Don't we remember our moms beating our ass and being like, damn, fuck.
What y'all know about Pimp My Ride? Y'all know that shit?
Don't we remember watching Jerry Springer and being like, that's crazy. Oy. I know this title gives off a bit like, oh, I hate streamers, they suck, they're taking over. No, I don't care. I just honestly find it interesting to see how they managed to do it so successfully. Not just on YouTube, but everywhere else. And if streamers are just reality TV, isn't it simply just another genre of content? A video essay person isn't really competing with Jason the Ween. Like, I'm pretty sure the Discovery Channel back then was like, oh my god, we're losing viewership because of Jersey Shore. And
we literally have NASA on Twitch. I saw NASA live today, y'all, on Twitch. They had like 60K viewers. NASA's on Twitch, bro. Streaming is the culture, it's the future. That's how it is. People can hate on it all they want, but yo, we are still in the beginning phases of streaming, y'all. I'm telling you. If people think it's mainstream now, watch how it's gonna be 5 years from now.
Survivor. As someone that just fucking yaps all the time, sometimes I get the feeling that maybe what I'm doing is dated. You know, maybe kids will stop watching video essays and it'll be a dated concept. But maybe I gotta think differently. Maybe I just pick up how streamers are going viral and use it to my advantage. Maybe all I have to do is adapt. And that's not such a bad thing.
Oh, we just got 30 subs. Oh, shit. All right, chat. All right, chat.
Yo, gang. W video, though, man. W video by freaking Jimmy G. I'm going to give him a sub, bro. I like low-key creators, bro. It was a good video. It was a good video. Streaming is goated. The only people that watch TV are old or they're poor and they use satellite. Okay, JX, bro, that is just not true, gang. Because there's a lot of good TV, bro. If you're talking about cable TV, that's one thing. If you're talking about streaming, that's also another thing, right? Because, for example, on my TV, y'all can't see over there, right? But on my TV over there, I have Netflix, Disney Plus, I think HBO. A lot of the shit I have is literally my friend's accounts. I don't even pay for it, which is nice, right? But it's like, I be watching TV from time to time. Bro, there's some golden shows out there, yo. I would never call somebody poor for watching TV. I'm talking about cable and satellite. Well, yeah, if you have cable, I feel bad for you, bro. I don't know anybody that's of my generation that has cable. I think that definitely is an older thing. I don't know about poor, though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about poor. I have cable and I ain't poor. See, so you damn right you're not poor. Poor is a mentality, you feel me? I grew up with some of the best television, especially cartoons, while we hating on cable. Cable's outdated, right? We're not shitting. I mean, I'm not shitting on anything, right? But I think that the thing that, what's his face shitting on, JX, is that he's shitting on the idea of cable. The shows on cable were goated, bro. All the Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon shows, bro. Nick at Night. Oh my God, bro. Y'all were there for the tier list, yo. Y'all know I love me some OG cartoons and shit.
Shit on my neck is so bright like a bee. Ballin' LA and I feel like Kareem. Run up a mill at my nigga make me. Know that the money is all that you see.